I kind of fell into the car business by accident. When I was 16, the summer going into my senior year of high school, I needed a job. I had applied at Jack in the Box and they gave me a call to go in for an interview. When I showed up for the interview, the supervisor just wrote all my answers down on a blank piece of paper. When I got home, my sister asked me why I just don't apply to be a lot valet at the dealership across the street. At the time, I didn't know there was a position for my age. Also, I was 16 years old and I only had 6 months with my license. I called in to ask if there was any positions for lot valets and they transferred me to the service director. His biggest concern about me was my age and how long I had with my license. He set up an interview for me and I ended up getting the job. I started the first day of my senior year working from 1 to 6 right after school. Then to fast forward a little bit, I went from service porter to sales porter to head sales porter, and then I met my mentor Tim and he took me under his wing as an assistant used car manager. I started off learning the very basics, how to book out a car, how to print the book sheet, how to merchandise. Then I moved over into learning how to buy cars. The very first car I learned how to buy was a Chevy Spark and a Chevy Volt. Those are the only 2 cars I look for. That was my only task, is just lease returns and to attack those. At this point, I was still contemplating on going back to school, but after learning stuff about buying cars, I fell in love with it. I would ask myself if I made the right decision. Now today, I force myself to make that the right decision. Fast forward to today, I'm a used car manager for 2 different locations. If I was talking to my 16-year-old self and tell him I'd be in the position I am today, I wouldn't believe him.